Yo, what's up and welcome back to AT Vlogs. We are continuing in this series listing some of the cool streetwear brands in South Africa. Today we are going to talk about 3 brands that are similar to each other, and we are also going to have a few celebrities involved. Anyway, before we continue, I'm running an Etsy shop at etsy.com/shop/ATXLN. Go ahead and check it out, or maybe even cop something. I plan on making a detailed video about it soon. We have 3 pretty cool streetwear brands, namely Doomed World, Awakened Cult Enterprise, and lastly we have Varanas. All 3 brands share a kind of dark aesthetic theme that they successfully maintained throughout their designs. Now it seems like Doomed World was founded or co-founded by Shaizi, I don't know how to pronounce that, man, who not only is the person creating the cool designs for the brand, but also is a hip-hop artist himself. It looks like he's been an artist in one form or another pretty much all his life. This was made more apparent not only by his childhood picture where he showcases how long he has been drawing and into art, but also by his tagline, I don't know bro, I just got here, which pretty much shows that this is pretty much what he's been doing all his life. It has pretty much been second nature for him to actually find himself in this place right now. His artwork is a little bit provocative, but it's also certainly a conversation starter. Earlier this year, he had an art exhibition under Red Bull London, and it looks like shortly after that it was a natural transition to announce the launch of his brand Doomed World, bringing together music and art in a single venue on an international scale. Born in Angola, the journey began in South Africa to the heights of London. A lot of celebrities certainly have represented the brand, including Blackie, Lucas Raps, Uncle Waffles, Pretty Ugly, Majesties, and many more, just to name a few. The brand maintains a kind of dark gothic undertone that fits perfectly with the name of the brand and the style of the design t-shirts, and uses a mix of human anatomy, female nudity, and the use of skulls and bones. A lot of the designs also look like a transfer from canvas to t-shirts. The other thing that they do with the brand is some bag customizations along with a few jackets and jeans, but clearly they maintain their focus on canvases and t-shirts, and I can't wait to see what they do in the future. Up next we have Awakened Cult. This brand has been represented a lot by Areece, J Jody, J Molly, among other local celebrities. You can tell quite immediately that the main color of the brand is red. The designs are rugged and rebellious, as they should in regards of the brand name. This A logo is kind of similar though. I don't know if there's another brand that has used it before, let me know down in the comments. They focus a lot on t-shirts, hoodies, etc, just basically trying to get the brand out there and cement it in the streetwear scene. I know I'm kind of rushing through this, but I'm just actually here just to put these brands out there for you guys to actually know about them and actually go there and sort of like check out what other things they're doing and stuff like that. I'm only here just to list the cool brands that I think are cool and are part of like the South African streetwear culture and all of that. So yeah, last but not least we have Varanas. Their tagline is dive into new modes of thinking. First, their presentation is cool. I still have to fix mine. I know, right? The running color scheme of most of these brands is red, as you probably have noticed by now. With Varanas, it looks like they are very aware of the seasons and they release accordingly to pretty much each season, which I think is something that is dope and can actually be relevant to every season and stuff like that. In their latest post, they posted summer wear, and they did something similar in the last post as well. Their graphic designs are so subtle but have an impactful effect on their brand, and I like their constant incline and balance between how many items they choose to brand at once, even though I prefer blowing up with one refined item. One thing I want to stress about too is also putting your brand vision in social media and stuff like that. Let people know what your brand stands for. Let people know what your brand is all about. Don't just leave customers just wondering what exactly you represent as a brand. Their vision for their brand symbolizes discovery, difference, innovation, insight, and expanded consciousness. The main aim of the brand is to accommodate everyone. That is why their designs vary from minimalistic streetwear and underground fashion. They also show their printing processes throughout their collections releases, which I also intend on doing because it allows the people to see the process and follow along, and it also feels like they are included in the whole brand by seeing what sort of like happens behind the scenes and everything like that, which also brings trust to the people that are actually buying from the brand. The brand transparency actually helps create trust between the consumer and the producer of the brand as well. So yeah, that's a pretty cool thing I have seen, even with like big brands doing here locally in South Africa. So yeah, I like that sort of thing, and I also intend on doing it as well. So yeah, man, check out these brands if you want to see, you know, sort of how they move, or if you want to imitate what they do, or you know, sort of like see their strategies and stuff like that for your own brand as well. So yeah, man, there's a lot of hidden gems out here in SA when it comes to cool, dope brands that people can work with, or people can, you know, sort of purchase from. You know, there's this underlying theme that is actually, you know, perpetuated in the streetwear scene in South Africa, where people always think that locally made brands are of low quality and the prints never last and the designs are never well thought out and stuff like that. So this is me trying to like bring awareness to you or anybody else who is not really exposed to the streetwear scene in South Africa. I'm just trying to bring awareness to y'all and actually show you that there are brands out there that are really putting in the effort and are really trying to stand out and not just be a generic brand that, you know, just that is just printed like at the back of some shack or whatever, you know, or that just printed, you know, without any passion or like love for the brand. I also intend to create a brand that is similar to such brand, a brand whose main focus is to last for years or decades or whatever, a brand whose main focus is quality, a brand whose main focus is to, you know, express the brand's message as good as they can with the most high quality fabrics and prints they can find out there. You know, if you've made it to this part of the video, please like and subscribe, guys. You know, I'm still pushing on to that 1,000 subscribers. You know, the more audience we can attract and create a community on this channel, you know, the more quality, or the more high quality the videos are gonna be, the more I'm gonna also be able to share even more better information out there in terms of streetwear, because I intend on expanding on my content as well and create other interesting content as well for you guys. So yeah, man, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'm out of here, man, and I'll be back. As you already know, on this channel I try to stay consistent so that I can inspire you to stay consistent as well.